I'm Crys Vaughn and this is Crys Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you an easy meal prep dish, chicken tingas. Once you've had this prepped, you can prepare it in so many ways, like these tacos, or you can make these delicious quesadillas, or even these crunchy flautas, which I'm going to show you how to make today. Okay, enough fluff, let's get started. First, we'll saute some diced onions and minced garlic in a skillet over medium heat in cooking oil of your choice. I like canola, it's heart healthy, so that's what I'm using. And we'll just cook them down a bit until the garlic becomes fragrant, about a minute. And as usual, all of the ingredients are listed in the description box below. To that, we're going to add a few of our chipotles and adobo and cook that for a bit. And then we'll add in our seasoning. We're going to use some oregano, a little bit of ground cumin, and a few sprinkles of kosher salt. And then we'll just stir that all together and cook it for a bit longer, for like another minute. We're going to add in our fire roasted tomatoes, and we'll also add our chicken broth at this point. If you do not have chicken broth, you can do like I did, and I'm just adding some water and a little bit of chicken bouillon powder, because if you're out of chicken broth, you can still make this work and trust me, it'll still be delicious. Then we're just going to stir everything together and let this all simmer for about 5 to 7 minutes. Once it's done simmering, we're going to spoon it into a heat-safe blended container. My particular blender is not a fan of hot liquids, so if you have one like mine, I recommend that you allow your mixture to cool before you blend it. But if you do have a blender that likes hot and cold items, go right ahead and blend immediately. We're going to just pulse this for a bit. We do not need it to be smoothie consistency. Then we're going to add 2 to 4 chicken breasts in our slow cooker and sprinkle them with some seasoned salt, some black pepper, some sazon completa, and a packet of Goya sazon. Y'all hear me trying to use my accent? Then we will top it with our yummy sauce we made. Cover that and let it cook on high for 1 to 2 hours, or on low for 3 to 4 hours. After the cook time is finished, we're going to shred our chicken using 2 forks, and it will come apart fairly easy because it is super duper tender. You can store this in your fridge for about a week or in a freezer safe container for a little longer than that. Here's what it looks like when it's all shredded. Now, as mentioned in the beginning, we are making these flautas, so let's get started with that part. We need to heat up some of our tingas. They've been in the fridge a few days, so we're using a non-stick skillet over medium heat, and we're just going to add to that some shredded cheese, please, and then we'll just stir that all together until it's nice and melted and combined. Oh, gotta change the camera angle. Now we'll take our tortillas and fill some of that mixture. Try not to overfill this mixture because it will fall out when you're frying. I am so extra. I filled this to the brim almost because I wanted them super loaded, and it was a hot mess, y'all. The mixture was all out of it was just a mess. But I definitely recovered it greatly. They still were amazing. I just had to, move quick to make it happen. So try not to overfill these because we're rolling them so tightly, the mixture will spread. And you'll see, I think this is actual footage of me going back in a little bit to fix them. So it's just a mess. But anyway, just be sure not to overfill them. Roll them tightly, secure them with a toothpick. I'm using flour because that's what I had on hand. And listen, that's the thing about cooking. You use what you got to make dinner happen. Or you can use corn. They still taste amazing either way. Now that all the tortillas are filled, you want to fry them in shallow oil over medium-high heat until nice and golden, around 2 to 4 minutes. Because I'm using these flour tortillas though, y'all, these jokers was so buttery and crunchy. Like, it was amazing. You should definitely do them with flour. Like, it's probably my new thing. And once that's done, you're just gonna flip them onto the other side and cook them for another 2 to 4 minutes so that they're brown on both sides. As you remove these from the hot oil, you want to drain them on paper towel, and listen, please remove these toothpicks when it's cool enough for you to touch them, because you do not want your people eating these and choking on the toothpick. And now that's not a good look. You in these streets, people calling you the killing cook. That ain't a good look, I'm telling you. Like, please remove the toothpicks before you serve them up. You can serve them by themselves, they are delicious, or you can serve them with a dip of your choice, queso, pico, whatever you like. I personally love dunking them in fresh guacamole. If you like today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And have you had FLAUTAS before? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss out on any of the delish dishes I have cooking up here in Crys Kitchen. If you're still here, head over to my Instagram page and make sure to join the Crys Kitchen Insta gang so you don't miss out on any of the daily kitchen action. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.